Let's fast forward. Imagine this works. These reactors start getting built in the 2040s, 2050s. What does that world look like? What are the big impacts on society if fusion power becomes real?
Oh, the impact would be transformative. It's hard to even overstate it. First, just picture a world where energy scarcity, or at least the kind of geopolitical wrestling we see over fossil fuels, just isn't the dominant factor anymore. Fusion offers genuinely clean power, no carbon emissions contributing to climate change. And the fuel, deuterium from seawater, lithium, it's incredibly abundant and widespread. This could power global development on a scale we haven't seen, lifting potentially billions out of energy poverty without wrecking the planet in the process.
How does it stack up against renewables like solar and wind? We're putting a lot of effort into those now.
And we absolutely should continue. Solar and wind are vital, no question. But they have limitations, primarily intermittency. The sun doesn't always shine, the wind doesn't always blow. Fusion's big advantage is providing baseload power. Consistent, reliable, on-demand electricity 247, regardless of the weather. Like a traditional power plant, but clean.
Right, that fills a different niche.
Exactly. And compared to current nuclear fission, the waste issue is dramatically different. Fission produces waste that stays highly radioactive for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of years, requires very careful long-term storage, fusion byproducts, much less radioactive, much shorter-lived radioactivity. And importantly, there's no physical possibility of a meltdown or a runaway chain reaction like in fission. The process just stops if anything goes wrong. It's inherently safer in that regard.
Safer, less waste, constant power, abundant fuel.
Yeah. It could fundamentally change our energy systems. More grid stability, potentially more decentralized power options eventually, reduced reliance on volatile fuel markets. It's not just about cleaner air, though that's huge. It's potentially about more stable economies, enhanced global security, and just opening up possibilities for what humanity can achieve when energy isn't such a constraint.
It really does sound like it could reshape our future, moving something from the realm of, well, science fiction into potential reality. This has been incredibly insightful, taking us from the decades of struggle to this potential tipping point. It really does seem like fusion might finally be getting closer. Thanks so much for breaking that all down for us.
My pleasure. It's a genuinely exciting time in the field. And maybe here's a final thought for you to chew on. If we do manage this, if we unlock this incredibly abundant, clean energy source, something that fundamentally changes our relationship with resources, what other impossible problems might humanity suddenly find it has the energy and maybe the collective will to tackle next? And just how fast could we see those solutions emerge once this massive energy question mark is finally resolved? The speed of adoption and the ingenuity it unleashes. That's the next really fascinating